Our adventure continues with us sailing from Cartagena, Colombia to Colón, Panama. All right, so we were in Colón last night. Yesterday, we actually were anchored out in the ocean here for a while as they're scrubbing our hull so we can get into New Zealand and Australia. Today, they're letting us off there in Colón. We're going to go see the locks, and then tomorrow we actually go through the Panama Canal. Along with some other World Cruise passengers, we rent a taxi at the port to take us to see the canal locks. It is easy to see that Colón is a very poor city. Our tour guide explains that nearly half of the buildings in the city are abandoned and attributes policy decisions made under the former president Manuel Noriega, as well as the influence of the drug cartels with the city's poverty. Both the American and Canadian governments advise caution when visiting Colón. We rented our taxi from an authorized vendor within the port, and we never felt concerned. All right, so we've driven back through Colón and out here to the Panama Canal. This is actually two of the locks. We have one ship here that's getting ready to come up. It's come out of the Caribbean. It's at sea level, and then it'll come into a lock that actually bring it up to this level here, okay? And then you go down a little bit. We have another ship that's been brought up to another lock. So just two of the several different locks in the Panama Canal, which we're going to be going through tomorrow. Ships are moved through the locks by electric trains called mules. These mules on both sides of the locks use their 290 horsepower engines to pull the ships through by cable. So where we are right now is Lake Gatun. Lake Gatun is actually what connects the Panama Canal. Over to my right, your left, is actually where we see is the Gatun locks, and back behind that we have is the Agua Clara locks. They actually raise the ships from the Atlantic Ocean, from the Caribbean, 29 meters. They will then sail across the Lake Gatun and then come down the locks to the Pacific Ocean, and it takes about 12 hours for a ship to be able to do so. Okay, so we're back into Colón. Really kind of a nice taxi ride we did. We paid $35 per person, able to go out and be able to see the different locks that we'll be going out through tomorrow. So we're getting ready to go through the terminal, go back on the ship, and the next time you see us, we will be going through the Panama Canal and continuing on with this world cruise. At 6:30 in the evening, our ship leaves its dock in Colón to stage for our transit of the Panama Canal the next morning. Due to the large number of ships which sail across the canal each day, the canal needs to keep a strict schedule. Because we are due to begin moving through the Gatun locks at 6:30 in the morning, we will anchor for the night near the entrance of the canal. But we won't be the only ship that does so. It is not uncommon to have over 100 ships waiting for their turn to transit the canal. See you in a few hours when we make our final move towards the locks in the morning.
All right, so good morning. All right, so we have come from our anchorage that we went to last night, and we're about ready to go through the first lock. It's just very interesting, just fun. We're supposed to go through at 6:30. It's right about just after 6 now. Got up, shot us as we got with the pilot boat, and it's just kind of exciting getting ready to go through the first lock here in the Panama Canal.
Now out of the Gatun locks, we enter Gatun Lake, over which we will sail 10 of the 42 miles we have before we reach the Pacific Ocean. We make the bend at Trinidad Turn. Our trip is going to take most of the day, but don't worry, the ship provides free champagne to passengers to celebrate the captain's first transit of the canal. We leave Gatun Lake and sail into the Chagres River. Around Barbacoa Turn, the passage narrows to just a quarter-mile across. Soon, we approach the Centennial Bridge. The bridge was opened in 2004, and along with the Bridge of Americas, it is one of the only two major bridges that cross the canal.
All right, so this is really kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever been on an excursion while still on the cruise ship. That's really what today is like.
Right after the Centennial Bridge, we reach the Pedro Miguel locks. And just a few minutes later, we went through the Miraflores locks. Then under the Bridge of Americas and onto the Pacific Ocean. Soon, our captain will turn the ship north as we begin to explore the west coast of the Americas. Watch this video to join another adventure, and as always, keep on traveling.
Where do we go?